Well, hello everybody, I'm Serta, and welcome back to Blacksmith Master. Everything seems to be going pretty well. We are getting the materials into the storages as quickly as we can. There's a nice balance going on, although we're not producing enough ores yet to take us right through the day, or maybe we are. I would like to see a little bit left over at the end of the day, so we're going to have to scale that up. We'll also do some scaling up on the timber so that we can make more workbenches and get the wooden products made quicker and start using our space a little bit more. In terms of the upgrades, I'm thinking I'm probably going to go down this route because it's getting really expensive to hire new workers, so this might be a good one to get. But there are so many things that I'd like to get. The medium smelters would be good. And I'm not even thinking about doing copper and silver yet, so I'm not even going to bother going down those lines. Pretty sure that there will still be lots of upgrades. We could get another cart, but I don't think it's necessary just at the moment. But I would like to get things a little bit more efficient and also scale things up a bit. So there's a lot to do. Let's get stuck in. Well, the end of the day is coming, and there it is. We have wages, hiring, purchases. We're doing all right. And I'm just going to wait for these workers to finish. But while they're doing that, I'm going to do some building. So I'm going to grab some walls and I'm going to close this off. Now, I was thinking of reserving this area for a shop. I can do that later on, but I don't need to do it now. I just want to open this whole place up. And I was told by Dan in the comments that you can actually build outside. You don't need the walls. But, you know, we've got them, so there they are. Now, there's no particular reason that I'm doing this, but I do know that the closer the storage boxes are to the warehouse, and the closer these boxes are to the end of the production facility with everything in between, the better. I can get delivery people to take stuff out to this cart area, and I can get a whole bunch of those people. It's the people that are working in the middle that I don't want to be moving too much. That means that the storage needs to be close to this area, production needs to happen in this area, and then the boxes need to be close to the end of the production line. So that's what I'm going to be working on. So before I start the day, and while everybody's nicely seated, I'm going to start moving things a little. So I will put the storage box over there. I'm going to move my smelter. Actually, I think I'll move things a little bit closer even. Although we are going to want to go downstairs. So in this area, I think I'll probably end up having a staircase. So that will be smelting. Now we also have these large ingot storages. So if I grab one of those, is that the same as what I've got? Ingot storage? Oh no, that's a really small one. No, I want a big one. Oh, I don't need that then. Let's cancel that and we'll just move this one over to... about, let's call it over there. Then I'm going to take my furnace and move this over. And I'm going to put that in. Let's turn it like that. That should be good. I will grab these guys and I'm going to put them in like that. Now, I've noticed, and also thanks to Terzo, that these buckets, the guys get through them pretty quickly. So I don't necessarily need the buckets. I don't need 2 buckets, but I'm going to keep them. And then this will be moved and placed like that. Maybe I'll leave a gap between so that people can walk in between. But yeah, I don't need 2 of those buckets. And still, this may not be the best option. To tighten it up, I could move the furnace over there, but I may want to have more smelters. Anyway, so that's that part done. The wood, I'm going to move this over to here. Yep, I'm definitely going to need to move things around. I'm going to turn that to there and put that in next to it. Maybe leave space for one of these workbenches. No, I'm going to move that and put it in there and put that in there. Then I will have the workbenches behind those 2 racks with a little bit of space. So like that. Not sure if this is the best way to do it, but those will be there. And then this box can move and that can go for now over there. I will need to move the benches, but I'll see how those go. We also need lights because apparently people like lights. So I will bring in more lights and they are quite expensive. And you can see that they cover a certain area. Now the sciencey guy, the research guys, they also need quite a lot of light. And I'll just keep adding them in every second column, except there. So we have a fair bit of light around the outside. And then we just need some standing lights on the inside. Let's see. Oh, this covers a lot of area. So let's put that one in over there. So we are well lit. Good. Let's run the day and see how that goes. Because I will need less people to deliver from the warehouse to the storages, but I'll need probably more to go and collect from these boxes. And if I check my assistants, I have 2 people there already. So that should be good. And they carry quite a bit. This guy carries 5 items on his own. She carries 3. So that might work. Let's start the next day. We have a rainy day. The lights are going. Let's have a look at our guy down here. Our scholar is producing. It's slow, but it's producing. And that means I'll probably need a few more of those. Right, so we've got 60 ores and 67 wood. And that will get emptied out fairly quickly, I imagine. And now I'm just going to keep an eye on the number of items in each of these boxes. And if I do need another person to carry, then I will have to get that. But it does seem right now like it's doing pretty well. And this process, I'm trying to reduce the amount of walking that my blacksmiths need to do. Where are my timber guys? Oh, they've got no work to do because we have a contract to complete. So we've got 2. Wow, need to keep an eye on those things. Okay, so I need 1 wood. That will be that one. And I need metal, and that will be that one. Good. So now my timber guys will get back to their workbenches. And there we go. The numbers are going up over here. Perfect. These storages are almost full. Very good. That's what you want to see. And we have an employee to upgrade. It's an assistant. And it's the guy who's crafting ingots. I want his speed to go. Yep, he needs to be faster. At the moment, he doesn't need to carry more than 2 items, so that's fine. Well, so far, so good. These boxes are getting emptied. So our people are keeping up with us, even though they have a little bit further to walk. Excellent. So the major concern was making sure that we got the resources to where they need to be. Fix that up once I have upgraded a few things. Yeah, make sure that I know the size of what we're putting in. I may even just separate out the... I'm going to try something here. Let's hop into the build menu and I'm going to stash this. And I want to see if that 1 bucket is going to be okay. Because as you can see, the guys put it in very quickly. It's out. The next guy can come in. Yep. 1 bucket's enough. Perfect. So, I think maybe I can just move that bucket and centralize it a bit. Right there. Yeah, I don't like that they're having to wait, but I think that'll even out now that I've finished moving things. Yeah, that looks like it's working. Yeah, it takes slightly longer to put something in the chest than it does to put it through the bucket. It's not too much of a problem, but I may end up with more of these chests. We're finished with the ores. We have 10 left over here. It looks like I might need to pep up my mine a little bit, because we're definitely going to run out of ores before the end of the day. Timber, on the other hand, looks like we should be fine. Yeah, I think we will be. Although we do have a very good stash of ingots right now. And that pallet can hold 220. So even if we do run out, they're not going to stop production. It's just going to stop making ingots. And we have someone to upgrade, or a few. So Martin does metal items. I think I'll give him a bit of speed and a bit more metal work. And then we have an assistant. Ah, Dorothea. I want you to walk a little faster and carry extra items. Perfect. And we have a lumberjack. So the lumberjacks can be specialized. We can say one can cut trees, one can cut logs, one can chop wood. That means that we can do something similar for the mining as well. Split up what the people are specializing in. So I could give this guy walking speed and tree chopping, because the more trees you chop down, the further away they are. So this guy will end up being the guy who cuts the trees. And we'll confirm that. And another blacksmith, Christiana. She does wooden items. I will give her carpentry skills. Good. Yeah, everything is working just fine. And we have a contract completed. That one, choose another metal one. Let's go with, this is less items for more money, so it's a no-brainer. And how close are we? Oh, we're getting there. So we will be able to do one of these tree items tomorrow. The end of the day has come. We made a lot of money and we didn't spend very much. So that's good. We've got a large amount of cash on hand and another person to upgrade. A blacksmith, and that's Brian. Brian does metal. He needs metal skills. Confirm. That's it. The day has ended. We have some stuff available to drop off. These were items that were being finished by the production guys after the pickup people went and sat down for the end of the day. So that will give the pickup people something to do first thing in the morning while the production guys get back up and running. So let's start the next day. And there we go. she's going to pick up some. This guy picked up everything else that was in that one. And then she's going to come back and go to that box, pick those up. Fantastic. We did get a few resources. Now I'm going to pop down to the mine because I'm going to change something up a little. Let's see if we've got someone who's good with walking. Nope, not her. She's the chopper. This person, that person's got some walking skills. She can carry ores. So let's take use pickaxe off for her. And I want her to just walk and go and carry things. So the people that are hitting the rocks aren't having to pick up the items and carry them back. So you will be only using pickaxe and not carrying, and you have a bit of walking skill. Well, you can do both for now. Right, that's fine. I'm not going to employ anybody until I'm able to do that upgrade. So back to the shop. We have a pretty good oversupply of wood, and I think that's going to keep happening. That could mean that we could get another carpenter in. That'll finish off the wooden contracts a little bit faster. So I will plan for that once I get to cheaper employees, which is 20 items away. Good. Right, there we go. We have the ability to unlock one, and I'm going to go for this one. 500 coins, up to 500 coins cheaper to hire new workers. Before we do that, let's go and have a look at those workers. I'll go to hire, and I want to get myself another blacksmith, and I want this one, wood. That's 1350. The wage is 72. I don't think that's going to change, but that 1350, let's see what happens after I accept that one. And then I'll go back in and hire the blacksmith. And there he is, 850. Yep, definitely the right choice. And that was Aldous. And I actually want him to do wood. So let's set a preference for wooden items. Super. And that means that I do need to get a carpentry bench. And we'll pop it in over there. That looks good. Then I'm going to head down to the mine, and I think I'm going to employ another miner. So let's see who we have. Walks 20% faster. That is the one. Yep. Don't have enough space. Oh, right. Okay, so let's hop out of here a sec. I need another one of those. So that's going to go, I think I'll just turn it like that. And now I should be able to employ someone. A miner, the one with the walking speed, done. And then I'm going to set this person, because they are good with walking, I'm going to use them to carry ores. And then, let's have a look. This one is good with the pick, so you're not going to carry ores. Let's see how that goes. And then I'm going to start doing something similar at the forest. I'm going to employ one more person here, a lumberjack. This person takes 20% less time to cut a log, but walks slowly. I think I could work with that. This person needs 2 less hits to cut down a tree. You know, it might be good to get both. I'm getting... Oh, I can't get both because I need a place for them to chill. So let me just pause it for a moment. I'll get another one of these and put that there. And then go and hire that lumberjack, that one. Right, so you need 2 hits less to cut down a tree. So you're going to cut trees. And you've got good walking speed, which is also very good. Then you are a walking guy. You don't have any real skills, do you? I'm going to have you cut logs. No, I'm going to have you chop wood. Yeah, that looks good. You're pretty strong across the board, but I think I'm going to have you cut logs. And then I'm going to have you cut down trees as well. Yep, good. That'll do. And I have a contract to complete. And I need another wooden one, which will be that one. Awesome. Back to the shop, and we'll keep an eye on what those deliver. It has reached evening now, so we are pretty much out of things by like 6 o'clock. So we'll keep an eye on how that works tomorrow. Now we have 21 design points. Don't know if we need to get another scholar guy in, but maybe not a bad idea. So let me get another design table, and we'll pop that in over there. And we'll hire another scholar. This also, he has a lower collaboration bonus, but generates 10% more design points when using a bookshelf, which we have right next to him. Yeah, we'll get the cheap one. All right, that'll do. I've pushed my salaries up quite enough, I think. And we have one finished. Cool. Let's go and get new blueprint enables you to unlock crafting a new item. That's interesting. Let's do that one. It's not as if we're struggling for cash at the moment. Oh, here's a thing. We need uncommon or higher quality items. And we're not generating any. Let's go and see if there's anything that we can do. We need 50, 60. Yep, I am behind schedule. I should have done the scholars earlier. I'm gonna probably need to get more of them soon, because right now I am not able to unlock any of the tree because I've got the wrong level of item. Okay, we have someone to upgrade, a miner. This one is using pickaxe, so you getting pickaxe, and maybe a bit of walking because, you know, you can. Alright, so note to anybody, don't ignore the scholars for too long. And another relatively good day. Our wages are up to 1690, not too bad. Got some purchases, yep, that's fine. We did run out of ore again, but it seems that we're quite okay on timber. It'll be better tomorrow. I expect both of them to be over 80, at least over 80, well I hope. Although I did add those new workers late in the day. Right, day is ended, start the new day. We got lots more ores, but about the same amount of timber as normal. Maybe there will be an improvement. And we have an employee to upgrade. It's a miner, and it's Catherine. Catherine uses her pickaxe, so I am going to give her mad pickaxe skills. And I'm going to bring in a couple more scholars. Wait, we got another one. An assistant, Cole. Cole was a really slow guy, but he's improving. So we'll give him a bit of each. Good, so let's get some more scholarly things going here. I'll put that there. I'm going to escape. I want to move this box to there. Oh, someone's currently using it, so let's play past that because I want to put another scholar in. Okay, and now I can move this right to there and get another design table in over there. And maybe I'll get another bookshelf. Ooh, this is a big one. Yeah, we'll put that between them just like that. I don't know if they have to be right next to each other, but I'm pretty sure that's in range. And then I need to employ 2 scholars. Let's see if we can find any good scholars. This person's fast, but I don't need fast. Generates 10 more design points when using a chalkboard. Okay, well, I'll have to find a chalkboard. So we'll get him. 10% less design points when using a bookshelf. Nope. Refresh. Okay, that one looks about right. Yeah, Jonathan, we'll get Jonathan. And I need more benches before I can do that. So build another bench or 2, and I think I can put a few down here. Yeah, we'll just put 2 more in. And back to staff, hire a scholar. And who was it? I think it was this one, the bookshelf guy. Yep. Let's see if I can find a blackboard. Oh, there it is. We can't get it yet because it's still locked. Oh well, that's fine. Hopefully we'll see these numbers increase a lot faster now. I think we need 40 for the cheapest one. So as soon as that's done, we'll upgrade. Yep, we need to do more on the timber. Let's see, what have we got here? A lumberjack. Okay, Edric, you do log cutting. So let's give you those skills and some walking skill. Perfect. Oof, we've got so many things going on. Let me pause. So we can do an upgrade, yes. Let's do that one. Excellent. Boy, the next one needs 200. We're going to need a lot of those scholars. Then we have a job complete. Good. I think I'm going to choose this one just because we need to get those common... This is the one that we upgraded, I think. I hope it is. But we'll get a new floor type. Not that I'm concerned about it. And we can continue, and we have a scholar that we can upgrade. And we'll just give lots of design points acquired per day. Wait, what was he at? He was at 10 a day. This will be plus 10. So he'll be up to 20. Confirm. And just to confirm, yeah, it was the wooden scoops. So we will start delivering wooden scoops. They will be uncommon, I think. And that number should start going up. And we play on. 2 p.m. and we're already out of wood in the warehouse. We still have lots of ores. So it looks like we've fixed up the ores. Let's go and have a look at our lumberjack area. What are you? Oh, you two are sleeping. Oh, and I see we've gathered a bit of stock. So we could have another person chopping wood. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hire one more person to chop. So, lumberjack. More stamina, more stamina. No, let's refresh that. Yes, that is the one. We'll take Herbert and we'll set Herbert to only chop wood. There we go. And I mean, they can do more than one task, but I think that's going to be more important. We need to get this stuff away from here and into the cart. And we have an upgrade on a blacksmith, Rosamund. And Rosamund does wood, so let's give her some wood and a bit more speed. Confirm. Yeah, now I'm just going to have to keep an eye because this guy goes, he walks to fetch a log and we have a lot of logs lying on the ground. Hold on, what are you good at? Maybe we don't need that many people cutting down trees right now. Yeah, let's let you cut logs as well. Yeah, because we have a heck of a lot of logs lying on the ground. And another upgrade. An assistant, Beatrice. She carries things. If she carries things faster and more of them, then that's good. And a blacksmith, Joan, metal items. Yeah, we'll give her some metal item skill. Awesome. Okay, so we're up to 44 collected today. 48, right? Let's see how that production goes. Down at the mine, how are we doing? 108 already. Ah, yeah, I think we're good on ores. These folks are doing pretty well. We may need another carrier because I see a whole bunch of stuff lying on the ground. But let's see how it goes. In the meantime, we still have 7 ores. It is past 8. This box is completely full. I think we're good on the ores. I think we're good on the ores and mining right now. Wood is a little bit more of a concern, but we're up to 56. Let's hope that is a lot more before the end of day. We probably need at least 80. Maybe even more because we did get another carpenter in. Our design points are growing nicely. 69 a day. Super. And we have a completed contract. So let's go with this new blueprint as another blueprint one. Maybe that'll help us. And yes, we have started doing the uncommons. We got 20 of them and that will be those. Awesome. And we will soon be able to get another blueprint. Right, the day has ended. Money-wise, we did fine. We've only got lots and lots of ore. So that is good. We have only 8 timber left. Wow, that was close. I'll have to keep an eye on the forest. Make sure that everything's going well there. And that's it. End of the day. Start the next day. Okay, wood is up. 88. But look at ores, 152. That's brilliant. And the fact that the wood is up and I only made the changes later in the day, I think maybe we'll be okay there. Let's go and have a look at it. We still have a massive amount of stock, even though we've only got one guy chopping down wood. And we've got 2 guys on the chopping. We could actually have 3 people on chopping, I think. We've only got this one guy sawing the logs. No, we got 2. So yes, we could definitely have another person chopping. And we can do an upgrade on... Well, I suppose we could do the wooden club. Yep. Uncommon. Good. More uncommon goods. I'm going to get another chopping block here. I'm going to put it down over here. Oh, where can I put it? I'll put it over there. And let's employ another lumberjack. I don't really need anyone to cut down trees. I think we're fine there. I need someone who's good at chopping. Nope, none of those. Nope, none of those. Man, this is getting expensive. No, wow. This is not being kind. Well, this person gains XP. Let's just get them. So, Annika, you are going to be chopping wood. That will be your job. And we have someone to upgrade, a blacksmith, Christiana. Wooden items, let's do a couple, yeah. And we'll head back to the shop. And one of our, yes, let's see what happens with this blueprint. So, complete. And we'll put in another metal one. I suppose let's do, okay, so I see this is a weird one. This item is locked. Complete more merchant offers in order to unlock it. Interesting. This will give us 288 design points. Okay. But now we could do this. We've just upgraded the wooden clubs. That's a tough call, really. I think I'm going to do that one first. We are almost there with the wooden scoop, so we'll hopefully have access to that wooden club one as well. Now, we have a blueprint and new blueprint. Oh, I see. There it is. So we got that blueprint, which is the butcher's knife. The butcher's knife just needs an iron ingot. Unlock. There we go. All right, so we got new stuff. Perfect. Now it's again 2:30 in the afternoon. We have no wood left. But both of our racks are relatively full. We have more than enough ore. We have an insane amount of ore. In fact, we have so much ore that we could probably double the production area over here. You know, that's not a terrible idea. Let's go and get ourselves another furnace, a medium furnace. And I'm going to put that over here, right in next to that one. And then I'm going to get myself another anvil. And I'm going to put that anvil. I may need to move this. We'll put that anvil over there. I'm going to grab my water bucket and I'm going to put down another one because I think we're going to need it. And I'm going to let it play so that I can... Oh, I don't need to let it play. I can move this storage just over a little bit. And that means I can hire more blacksmiths. So let's get a couple. I don't want people that are bad at things. Yeah, this is good. He can do metal. And this guy is faster. Well, let's refresh. See if we can find a better one. This guy's pretty good. So we'll get him. And both of you will prefer metal items. And that's done. And we can upgrade a lumberjack. And you do logs. We'll give you all of that. And another one. A scholar. Olive, let's just do one of each of those. Needs better collaboration anyway, so done. How are we doing over here? 86 out of 150. Perfect. How's our wood doing? Yeah, we still got enough, I think, to last us through the day. But wait, we are not working on wood because we've just completed that one. So we can choose another one. Yes, it will be the wooden clubs. Excellent. So that'll give us the uncommons as well. Oh, and we have an elite worker. Oh, good. Just in time. It's an elite assistant. All workers move 10% faster. Hiring new workers costs 10% less. That feels better. Merchant gives 5% more money as a reward. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this one because this is not something that you can upgrade. So hiring new workers costs 10% less. Done. And you can just do whatever. Let's go and see if our timber is looking any better than before. There we go, 128. Fantastic. That will be exactly what we need. And how are we doing in the mines? 129. Yeah, that's looking good. Oh, we have an upgrade to do. Let's do an iron goblet. Yeah, let's do that one. And then we've got a delivery. And if we can find one that does iron goblets... Oh, look at that. We'll get a new floor type as well. Perfect. Although, that we could have done the new... Butcher's knife. No, that's fine. We can do this one. And that means we have another blueprint that we can unlock. So, new blueprint. The longbow needs wood. Yes, we can do with some more wooden goods. Unlock. Perfect. Oh, things are really picking up well. And we have another assistant upgrade. Dorothea. More speed, more items, confirm. Brilliant. This was a good day all around. We're still emptying these chests fast enough. So that's great. And that's our day. We spent more because we hired a lot of people, but good overall. And we still had wood left over, more than the previous day. So yeah, we're fine on that. Lots and lots of ores left over. I'm going to have to start smelting faster as well. That could be a thing. Let us go and get another smelter in. That's going to cost us 3,000. And put that in over there. And that means we need to hire another blacksmith. Hopefully we can find one that's good. This one could work. Yeah, why not? Get more XP. And you will go on to... Oh no! Oh, gosh, okay, well, we'll put them on metal. I got the wrong person. I needed an assistant. So we'll hire an assistant, rather. XP but slow? Yeah, either one of these would be fine. Yep, let's just get that. And then you can go over... You can drag these. So you're going to be crafting ingots. Done. And we can start the next day. Massive. 155 ore and 164 timber. Perfect. And we have another person to upgrade. A miner. That's Rebecca, who does... she carries ores, so she needs speed. Maybe a little bit of extra stamina as well. There we go. And we have an assistant that we can upgrade. That is Hector again. Hector, let's give him more speed. A lot more speed. Carrying 5 items at this stage, he's fine. Because I haven't seen these boxes. Oh, there we go. For the first time, I've seen one of them reach 5. But that's fine. Now it's empty. And another upgrade. A lumberjack, Sylvester, who does chopping. So we'll give him some chopping skill. And we have an upgrade we can do for the longbow already. Do I want to do that? Probably not. Maybe I'll save it because I want to get all of these other ones, these more common ones done. So I'm not going to do that one yet. It does look like I'm going to need another anvil. So I'm going to do that now. There was just a slight delay. So that is in now. We are looking very, very strong. It's 2:30 and normally the wood would be empty now, and it's not. Another person to upgrade. Christiana. She does wooden items. Let's give her a bit of speed and wood. Confirm. And we have more research that we can do. Now, I haven't put enough thought into this. Where do I want to go next? I don't need to combine metal parts yet. Yeah, this one is enables the smelting of steel, bronze, sterling, silver. I'm not there yet. This is a different smelter that allows you to smelt 3 ingots simultaneously. Well, with the amount of ore we're getting in, that might not be the worst thing to consider. Enables selling items, we haven't got there yet. Enables hiring more skilled workers. Well, not terribly important to me right now. Can have an extra cart slot, but I mean, I don't think we really need that yet. And hiring discounts is up to 1,000 cheaper to hire new workers. That sounds interesting. I'm not quite ready to go to the basement. I'd rather be focusing on production. So then maybe it is this one. Smelt 3 ingots simultaneously. Yep, let's do it. I mean, we're already doing pretty well towards the next goal. Oh wow. Okay, pause, because everything is flashing at me all of a sudden. Let's see, we could do, yep, kitchen knife and tomahawk. I think I'm going to do the tankard. There we go. Then we have the new smelter. That's 9,500. Hang on a second. If we click on this, we can actually upgrade it. It's going to be very expensive. Do I do that? I don't know. Oh, what the heck? Let's do it. It's going to cost 6,500 for the upgrade. Done. Now we can do 3 at a time. I'll do this one later. Then we have something to deliver and we get a whole bunch of design points. Perfect. And then this is going to give us another blueprint plus a bit of cash. Yeah, that's the one. I like that idea. And then we have an upgrade. An assistant, Crispin. I want you to carry 3 items because now you can do 3 at a time. And a bit more speed. That means with the speed on this guy who's making the ingots, we could actually have the ingot storage further away. Yeah, let's confirm that, and we have, now we have 297 points. Tomahawk, upgraded. Bludgeon, upgraded. And I suppose kitchen knife was one of the basic ones. That's upgraded. And we can do the butcher's knife as well. Cool, that was a lot. That should speed us through to our next delivery if we press play. And we can already do the longbow. Done. I think that means that all of our items here are upgraded, right? Yes, they are. Every single one of them is now going to be uncommon. This is looking spiffy. Blacksmith, who are you? Yes, Aldous. You're a wooden guy, so we'll give you some more wood in the nicest possible way. A delivery, complete that, and now we can start going for money again. And another person to upgrade, another blacksmith. Brian is a metal guy. Let's give him some more metal skill. This is going pretty well. We're going to be stress testing our warehouse to see how much it can hold. Because tomorrow we have 138 so far of ore and 152 wood. Nice. And we have another assistant that we can do something with. Douglas, you do carrying. Let's give you the ability to carry more and faster. Perfect. And that is the end of the day. We did spend more, mainly because of that upgrade, but it was worth it. We're still hovering around 20,000. We still have wood and ore in the warehouse. We have lots of ore and wood in the storage racks. We are looking really good to be able to expand. And we finished the job. We get a new floor type. Done. I think I'm going to choose... Yeah, I'll just choose the one at the top. There's a ladle here that we can't do yet because we haven't unlocked it. Let's go and see what it'll take to unlock that. It's not a utensil, really? Oh, hold on. New blueprint. There's the ladle. I need to complete more merchant offers to be able to unlock that blueprint. So that's where you get them from. And if I look at the merchant offers now, we've got one more scoop. Maybe we'll have more tomorrow, but we've delivered quite a lot. And this is the only one that we can actually take on once the others that we're doing are finished. That could mean that we might end up in a little bit of a quandary. And we may have to start the shop off sooner so that we have a place to sell things that we are producing because the merchants may not be picking them up. That's an interesting one. It's kind of pushing us into getting a shop, but that's fine. We have a new blueprint coming up, no problem. And we'll start the day. 155 ore, 176 timber. We're over 200 in the warehouse on both of them. And I think that is where I'm going to leave this one. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know if there's anything that you're seeing that I might be missing while I just upgrade a miner very quickly. You carry ores, so speed. It's going to be a while before we can increase anything because we need a lot more scholars. But we're already halfway to unlocking the next item, which may actually be the basement. And I'm thinking that because things are getting busy up here. I mean, I do have space, but I'd like to get things a little bit more organized. Anyway, we'll tackle that in the next episode. I thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, let me upgrade this guy, confirm him. And until next time, cheers!